Here's a quick video showing the eMiniDayTrader view of the market and trades for Wednesday, January the 28th, 2009. We had grouped some of these market profiles together, and what I'm showing right here, this was the previous 2 days, this was the previous week, this was the week before that, and then this was a couple of days that had occurred back around the 12th of January. And so we were suggesting that the market would more than likely find some support as it moves above this level here. And overnight it did have a strong rally above there, and so we had really moved from more of the consolidation type sideways movement that we had yesterday into more of a vertical upward movement that we had today. And so these profiles here show the overnight session, which is right here, the actual market profile and its corresponding volume profile, and then this was the previous day here. Let's mark that in a square. And then this was obviously on Monday. So we have these red squares are Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So yesterday we continued with that sideways movement, and you can see overnight the market actually opened here, but then quickly moved above that 47 area or 45 area that I was suggesting as support, quickly moved above it overnight. And so we knew that the phase of the auction that we were in going into the regular trading hours today was more of an up vertical mode than anything else. And so we had to keep that in mind as we were placing our trades. Now, which doesn't mean to say that we're not going to take a trade that sets up and triggers us on the short side. We will do that. As a matter of fact, our first trade today was that kind of trade. We had this symbol come in right here, get us into a short trade. The market moved down 2 points in our favor, so it did work nicely. We then had a long trade that we really felt was a good trade to get into right here. It did hit our first objective, but then stop us out at break even. So it did have more lift to it here shortly thereafter, but it kind of caught us in its general sort of give and take movement. We then had another trade here that allowed us to get short off of that, and as the market came down, it right in this area here, another one of our symbols, so it didn't quite reach our first objective. As a matter of fact, on this trade we were stopped out on this trade for 1.25 points. Then the market continued more or less in a sideways movement. We used this symbol to get short, but it went sideways, so we actually were stopped out on that trade for 1 point. But then we were able to get long after this dip here. We'll get long right at 865, and the market had a nice move all the way up to 872. So that was a very profitable trade for us on that one. After that, the news was released. The FOMC policy on interest rates was released, and as the market, you can see here, it had a sharp probe higher and then came off. And one of the trades we like to take is after 2 o'clock Eastern time, and that did allow us to get short right in here. So as this market broke down below this balance area, I can't get into the exact details here on this chart, but it is based on our 10-minute and 1 minute. We were short right here, and the market immediately dropped 2 3/4 points in our favor. We had one final trade of the day, expecting more follow-through on the downside. As the market bounced up here, we got short right on that bar, and it did drop for us 2 1/4 points, so it once again easily reached our first two objectives, stopped out a break even on the final partial before the market had a bounce here just in the last half hour. And so we had several trades today. I think we had 8 trades today, and 2 of them we were stopped out on. Another one was break even. We were able to be profitable on the others. So and of course, some of these trades too, as our traders learn to work and understand the auction better, they were obviously able to go ahead and make some adjustments, slight adjustments, in order to capitalize even better on some of these trades. So it was another good day at trading overall, especially on a day when the FOMC is released, because generally speaking, that's a time when the market becomes very, very volatile. It did not really do that today. I would consider this not volatile in relation to or compared to other days when the FOMC has made interest rate policy statements. But I still think, with this dip that the market had and then its strong move higher, that we're still looking at an up auction to continue, and this area in here that was formed once the news came out, all of this area here, really from around 62 to 76, the market could trade within that area all of tomorrow. I think it will have still an upward bias, but it's certainly possible for that market to dip down to around 62. I would expect to find some support in there. The next level up, of course, would be today's high, which, as I just in this containment area here, and then after that up to about 880 would then be the next target, up higher above that. So we'd love to hear from you. If you've got any questions or comments, eMiniDayTrader.com. Just you can send it to info@eMiniDayTrader.com, or just go to our website and link through us that way. So look forward to hearing from you, and I hope some of these videos have been assisting you in a little bit better understanding the market and at least how we look at it, and hopefully for your own trades as well. So thanks for taking the time to view this video.